In part A, we would like to know in how many ways could 2 drivers have been selected from the 10. So 10 had passed by this toll booth, 2 were randomly, or so to speak, so supposedly randomly stopped, and we want to determine, well, in how many ways could 2 of those 10 people have been stopped. The question is, do we, from the 10, are we choosing 2 or are we permuting 2? Does the arrangement of those 2 drivers matter? Does it matter that driver 1 was stopped before driver 2? Probably not. And because that doesn't matter, we're going to go ahead and use a combination. And so we're going to take 10. From those, we're going to choose 2. And that's something we're going to allow our technology to do for us. So 10, we'll come over here to math, over to probability, option 3, choose 2 items, and we notice that there are 45 ways to do that. You could do it the written out way. By definition, n choose r is equal to n factorial over r factorial times n minus r factorial. This could be a little tricky sometimes when you're dealing with larger numbers. Not necessarily here, but this could cause some overflows for calculators, whereas this is done efficiently. So in part B, we want to know in how many ways could 2 agent drivers have been selected from the 3. Well, again, it doesn't matter in what order these 2 particular agent drivers were selected out of the 3, it just matters that they were selected. And so a combination will also handle that for us. So 3 choose 2. We'll come over here and just actually, to not have to hit it all again, we'll just press second enter, and that will pull up our last entry. And now I can just go over here and modify what I need to. Delete the 0, and 3 choose 2 is equal to 3. In part C, we'd like to know how likely is it that the 2 selected drivers would both have been agent if the stops were truly random. Well, that's the definition of probability. Under total randomness, the probability of 2 agent drivers would be equal to, well, in how many ways could they be selected? Well, there are 3 ways that could happen, that 2 agent drivers are selected. How many total ways can drivers be selected from the whole? And that is 45. And now we just calculate 3/45, which is about a 6, almost 7% chance. And clearly that is very small. So it does sometimes happen that things happen out of the window of chance, but this is fairly unlikely that this would have happened just by chance. So we might suspect that there would have been some motive for having pulled over 2 agent drivers.